Okay. I'm live again. Let me see. Okay. That looks good. Okay, don't mind the music. Let me see. "13, 26 pages. That is 42 to 68. I'll be reading like how many pages? 26 pages. Yeah, 26. It's not that bad, right? Well, just waiting for people. Nobody's here though, because that's what they always do. Be right. Okay, can't let you guys see my face. Let me see. That's good. So, today we're gonna be streaming about the gospel more, and hope you guys like it. Oh my gosh, sorry. Starting this stream, I was very, very stressed. Like, oh thanks. Thank you, Cloud, for subbing. Hi, Karacha. It's nice seeing you in the live. I could have just done it earlier. Today we're gonna be streaming about the gospel more. I did this yesterday, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. I really hope I am doing the right thing. So, for Genesis 24, it's mostly about a wife for Isaac, and we'll get ready to reading. Just letting you guys know, we'll be reading to 68. We're at 48, 42 right now. We'll be reading to, well, thank you for tuning in. That's really nice of you. You can stay. I hope you like this channel. I'm glad to meet you. I'm happy to see you're watching the stream, and I'm really excited you're here. Okay, so I'm gonna be reading, like, more. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but last stream was 1 hour. I don't know how long this one will take, because I probably will be reading faster. So, for the first, many years later, Abraham was very old, and the Lord had blessed him in all things. One day, Abraham said to the eldest servant of the house, who managed all that he had, "Give me your hand, I pray you. I will make you swear by the Lord, the God of heaven and the God of earth, that you will not choose a wife for my son from the daughters of Canaan." Canaanites. Sorry, I lose very fast. Among whom I dwell. But you will go to my country, and there among my own people, you'll choose a wife for my son Isaac. What do you mean by that? New sub of nothing. I'm glad you subbed though. Thank you. Go check. Oh my gosh, thank you. That's nice. So, back to reading. What if the woman that I choose will not be willing to follow me this land? Said the servant. Must I take your son back to the land from which you came? Abraham said to him, beware above all, that you do not take my son there again. The Lord God of heaven, who took me from my father's house and from the land of people, made a covenant with me, and said to me, to your children will I give to the land. He shall send his angel before you, and you shall choose there a wife. Here's the first paragraph. So, for my son, if the woman does not willing follow you, then you shall be freed from your oath. I don't know. Only do not take my son to that land. So the servant gave his hand to Abraham, his master, and swore to do as he had been told. So I don't know how to explain that one, but basically it's just him talking to okay, sorry. Oh no. This isn't fair. Dude. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. So you guys can't really chat anymore because it said I violated the rules. I don't know what to do now. Oh. I don't know what to do. Sorry for taking so long. Well, I'm gonna continue reading. I don't even care about this right now. Then the servant took 10 of his master's camels, for all the goods of his master were in his care. And he departed. He went to Mesopotamia, to the city of Nahar. There he made his camels kneel down outside the city, beside a well of water and water. At the time of the evening, when the women went out to draw water, then he prayed, O Lord, God of my master Abraham, I beg of you, send me good fortune today, and show kindness to my master Abraham. Behold, I stand here by the spring, and the daughters of the man of the city of coming to draw water. Let it come pass to the girl to whom I shall let down your pitcher, so I may drink, and who will say to me, drink, and I will give your camels a drink also. Let this girl be the wife you have chosen for your servant Isaac. By this you shall know what you have shown kindness to my master. Before he had finished speaking, a young girl appeared. She was Rebecca, whose father was the son of Nahor, Abraham's brother. She carried her pitcher upon her shoulder. The girl was very fair to look upon, and young and unmarried. She went down to the well, filled her pitcher, and came up. Okay. To me, Mom. Okay. Rebecca at the wall. Abraham's servant ran to meet her and said, Let me drink a little water from your pitcher. And she said, Drink. Then drink, my lord. Then she quickly lowered. Then she and give him a drink. And then she had finished giving him a drink. She said, I will draw my water for you, for your camels. also. Until they have finished drinking, she hurried and emptied her pitcher into the rough, ran to the well to draw water, and she drew for all his camels. The man held his peace, wondering whether the Lord had made his journey successful or not. As the camels had finished drinking, he took out a golden earring of half a shekel weight and 2 bracelets for her hands, also of heavy gold. Whose daughter are you? He asked. Tell me, I beg you, is there room in your father's house for me to spend the night? She said to him, I am the daughter of Bethuel, the son of Melech, and Ner, of both straw and food. We have enough, and also room to lodge in. Then the man bowed down his head and worshipped the Lord, saying, Blessed be the Lord God of my master Abraham, who has not kept his mercy and his truth from my master. The Lord led me on the way to the house of my master's brother. Whoa, got very dark. Okay. Okay, I'm back. The girl ran to her mother's house and told these things. Laban, Rebekah's brother. Now Rebekah had a brother, and his name was Laban. When he saw the earrings and the bracelets upon his sister's hands, and when he heard the words of Rebekah, his sister, Laban ran out and found the servant of Abraham standing by the camels at the well. Laban said, Come in, you whom has blessed by the Lord, blessed. Why do you stand outside? For I have prepared the house, and there is room for the camels. So the man came into the house, and Laban unharnessed the camels, and gave them straw and feed. There you go. So that's basically just saying how he stood by the well and stuff. Okay. He brought water to wash the man's feet and the feet of the men who were with him. They set meat before the man to eat. But he said, Oh my okay. Okay. They set meat before the. Okay. I will not eat until I have told my errand. Speak on, said Laban. The man who said, I am Abraham's servant, the Lord had blessed my great master greatly, and he has become great. The Lord had given him flocks, and herds, silver and gold, men, men servants and maid servants, camels and donkeys. And Sarah, my master's wife, bore a son to my master, and when she was old, and to him he has given all he has. Then the servant told how Abraham had sent him to find a wife. Oh my gosh, I'm losing hope because you can't just violated the rules because I don't know. This isn't fair. I'm just losing hope right now. Then the servant told how Abraham had sent him to find a wife for Isaac, and how the Lord had led him to Rebekah, and how if you will steal me, if not, tell me also, so that I may know which way to turn. Then Laban and Bethuel answered and said, all this comes from the Lord, and we cannot say anything to you, bad or good. Behold, Rebekah is this is so hard. Grammar is terrible. Rebekah is here before you. Take her and go. Let her be your master's son's wife, as the Lord has said. When Abraham's servant heard their words, he worshipped the Lord, bowing himself to the earth, and he brought out jewels of silver and jewels of gold and clothing, and he gave them to Rebekah, to her brother and her mother. He also gave precious things. They ate and drank, and her mother. He also gave precious things. They ate and drank. He and the men that were with him, they spent the night and rose up in the morning. Then he said, send me back to my master. Rebekah's brother and her mother said, let the girl remain with us a few days, at least 10. After that she shall go with you. Do not hinder me, he said to them. The Lord has made my errand successful. Send me away, that I may go to my master. We will call this girl and ask her, they said. They called Rebekah and said to her, will you go with this man? Will you go with this man? I will go, she said. So they sent away Rebekah, their sister, and her nurse, and Abraham's servant, and his men. They blessed Rebekah, and Rebekah arose with her maidens, and they rode upon the camels, and followed the man, and the servants took Rebekah and went away. So there we go. We're done with Laban, Rebekah's brother, so that's basically what it's about. There we go. Isaac and Rebecca. Isaac went out of his dwellings in the south country to walk in the field. At the end of the day, he lifted his eyes, and behold, he saw the camels were coming. Rebecca lifted her eyes and saw Isaac. She lifted from her camel and said to the servant, "Who is this walking in the field towards us?" "It is my master's son," said the servant. Thereupon she took a veil and covered herself. The servant told Isaac everything he had done. Then Isaac brought her into the tent of Sarah. His mother, Rebecca, became his wife, and he loved her. There we go. We're almost at 30, and I'm thinking of ending the live there. Or we can we can go to... Yeah, we still got a lot to get to 30, though. That'll probably be a lot. Yeah. 10, 11 pages? This is getting confusing, though. Like, I really want people to comment on my streams and stuff, and that's not gonna happen because it doesn't, I don't know. This isn't fair. They don't got a reason to do that. I only showed my face like for 2 seconds on accident on the last stream, and now this stream they're taking it as a big deal. They closed my chat, and they just... I don't know what's going on. They're taking it as a big deal. So now my stream is messed up, and I can't really do anything. It's not fair at all. I don't think YouTube has any reason to do that, because no way in any way they would do that. I don't get it. This YouTube algorithm is terrible, to be honest. Later, when Isaac was three score years old, Rebecca bore him twin sons. The firstborn had red hair all over like his brother. They called him by the name of Jacob. The boys grew. Esau became a cunning hunter, a man out of doors. But Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. Isaac loved Esau because he liked to eat his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. One day Jacob was boiling a thick soup when Esau came from the field. Esau was faint with hunger, said to Jacob, "Feed me, I pray you, some of that good lentil soup, for I am faint. Sell me this of this very send me this sell this very day your birthright," said Jacob, for Esau, being the elder, was to inherit their father's goods. "I am at the point of death," said Esau. What good will this birthright do me?" But Jacob said, Swear to me this day." So Esau swore to him, and sold his bright right to Jacob. Then Jacob gave both Esau bread and the lentil soup. Esau ate and drank. Then he rose up and went his way. Thus Esau threw away his bright birthright. Okay, there is Esau and Jacob. It was basically about birthrights and how Rebecca loved Jacob and how they were just explaining each character. It was just mainly about everything, mostly known to be understandable and all of that. So I hope you guys understood that one. Thank you for tuning in, whoever it is. I like that because it gives me encourages me to go more into the stream, longer into the stream. It shows me how to know what to do, and I like this way. So thank you for the 2 likes, thank you for the 3 views. I'm gonna keep going. So Rebecca and Jacob plot against Isaac. When Isaac was old, his eyes became dim, so that he could see it no longer. He called Esau, his older son, and said to him, "My son." "Here I am," said Esau. Look now," said Isaac. I am old. I do not know the day of my death. Take your weapons, your quiver, take your bow, go out to the field and get me some venison. Make me some savory meat. Such as I love, and bring it to me that I may eat, so that my soul may bless you before I die. Now Rebekah was listening, and heard what Isaac said to Esau, his son. Esau went to the field to hunt for the venison, and to bring it home. Then Rebekah spoke to Jacob, her son, saying, Behold, I heard your father speak to Esau, your brother, saying, Bring me some venison and make me some savory meat, that I may eat, and bless you before the Lord before my death. Now, therefore, my son, obey my voice, and do as I command you. Go now to flock and fetch me from it 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them into savory meat for your father, such as he loves. You shall take it to your father, that he may eat, that he may bless you before his death. Jacob said to Rebekah, his mother, Behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. Perhaps my father will bring me, my father will steal me, and I shall seem a deceiver. I shall bring a curse upon myself, and not a blessing. But his mother said to him, Upon me the curse. My son, only obey my voice and go fetch the kids to me that I may prepare them. So he went and fetched them to his mother, and his mother made a savory meat, such as his father loved. Then Rebekah took his best robes of the house, and put them upon Jacob, her younger son. With the skins of the kids she covered his hands, and the smooth of his neck. Then he put into the hands of Jacob the savory meat, and and the bread she had prepared. So Jacob went to Isaac and said, "My father." And Isaac said, "Here I am." "Who are you, my son?" "I am Esau, your firstborn." Jacob to said to his father, I have done as you told me. Arise, beg you this I beg of you, sit up and eat of my venison, so that your soul may bless me. But Isaac said to his son, "How is it that you found it so quickly, my son?" "Because the Lord your God brought it to me," said Jacob. Still Isaac said to Jacob, "Come near, I beg of you, so that I may feel you, my son, and know whatever you are, my son Esau, or not." Okay, or not. Jacob went near to Isaac, his father, and felt him and said, "The voice of Jacob, the voice of is Jacob's no, the voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands of are Esau." The voice, oh my gosh, what? This grammar, dude, I cannot read it. But the hands of are the hands of Esau. He did not recognize them because of his hands were hairy like the hands of Esau, his brother. So he blessed them. Once more he said, "Are you really my son Esau?" "I am," said Jacob. Then Isaac said, "Bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul bless you." He brought him wine, and he drank. No. Jacob brought the food close to him, and he ate. He brought him wine, and he drank. Then Isaac said to him, "Now, come here and kiss me, oh, my son." Jacob came near and kissed him. Isaac smelled the smell of his robe and blessed him, saying, "See, the smell of my son is the smell of a field, which the Lord has blessed. May God give you of the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve you and bow down to you. Be the Lord over your brothers and to you. May everyone who curses you be cursed, and blessed be those that bless you." So there's Genesis 27. The next page is Genesis 27 too, but it's split into two sections, but this last one is just a big small paragraph that makes sense. Basically, I have no clue, but let's get back to reading. I don't know how long this live will last, but I think it will be short or not. I don't know how long it will be, but I'm pretty sure it will be long. I'm gonna be excited, and I hope you enjoy this. So now what happened? As soon as Isaac had finished blessing Jacob, and when Jacob had scarcely felt Isaac, father that Esau his brother came upon hunting, he also made savory meat and brought it to his father. My father, he said, please rise up and eat your son's venison, so that your soul may bless me. Then Isaac his father said to him, who are you? I am your son, your firstborn Esau. Then Isaac trembled all over and said, who is he then? He who prepared venison and brought it to me, and I ate of it before you came and have blessed him. Yes, and he shall be blessed. So there's Genesis 27. Now we're on Genesis 27 to 28. This one is just basically about Isaac discovers the plot. And then next is Jacob and Rachel. And then the next is Jacob seeks to leave Laban. And that's where we're going to be leaving off. Maybe, yeah. I know this is a short stream, but like, the live stream didn't go as planned. I'll try going live longer and better tomorrow. I just don't have the most energy going live today. So I really hope you enjoy the last couple moments of this live. Yay, 3 people are watching. That's good. I am actually really grateful when there's a lot of people here. Even there's tiny people watching this stream, I still am grateful that you're here. And I'm glad you're watching the channel and giving me views, because that helps me out. Isaac discovers the plot. When Esau heard the words of his father, he cried out with a great and bitter cry, and said to his father, bless me, even me, also, O my father. But Isaac said, your brother came with cunning, and has taken away your blessing. Esau said, is he not really rightly named Jacob? For he has taken my place twice. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he is taking away my blessing. Then he said, have you not saved a blessing for me? Isaac answered and said to Esau, now I have made him lord over you, and all his father and all his brothers. I have given to him for servants. I have provided him with corn and wine. What is there I can do for you, my son? Esau said to his father, have you only one blessing? My father, bless me, O my father. Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Then Isaac, his father, answered and said to him, behold, your dwelling shall be far from the fatness of the earth, and far from the dew of heaven from above. But your sword shall you live, and shall serve your brother. Then it shall come to pass, when you shall have power, that you shall break his yoke from off your neck. Therefore Esau hated Jacob, because of the blessing which his father had blessed him. And Esau said to his heart, the days of the mornings for my father are near. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. These words of Esau, Rebekah's elder son, were told her, and she sent for Jacob, her younger son. Now your brother Esau, she said to him, wants to be revenged upon you and kill you. Therefore, my son, obey my voice and rise. Flee to Laban, my brother, at Haran. Stay with him for a few days, until your brother's fury turns away from you, and he forgets what you have done to him. I will send and fetch you home again. Isaac called Jacob and blessed him. Then he commanded him, saying, You shall not take a wife among the daughters of Canaan. Arise, go to Paddan Aram, to the house of Bethuel. There there from among the daughters of Laban, your mother's brother. God Almighty bless you, that you may inherit the land where you are a stranger, and which God gave to Abraham. And Isaac sent Jacob away. So there is Isaac discovers the plot. So it's basically about him traveling, trying to get out of the blessing that is happening, and how what's happening in the situation, and basically what's going on. So Jacob's flight and dream. Jacob set out from Beersheba and started towards Haran. He came to a certain place and had to stay there all night because the sun had set. Taking out of the stones from the ground, he placed it under his head for his pillow, and lay down in the ground to sleep. Jacob dreamed and in his dream he saw a ladder set up on the ground, the top reaching heaven, and behold, angels of God were going up and down it. The Lord was standing above the ladder, and he said to Jacob, I am the Lord of God Abraham, and the God of Isaac. The land of which you lie I will give to you and your children. Your children shall be at the dust of the earth. Anyways, will be just of the earth, and you'll spread abroad to the west and to the east, to the north and to the south. Through you and your children, all the families of the earth will be blessed. Behold, I am with you, and I will guard you everywhere you go, and I will bring you back to this place, for I will not leave until I have done everything I have promised. Then Jacob walked out of his sleep and said, Surely the Lord is in this place, and I did not know it. He was afraid and said, This is surely the house of God, and the gate of heaven. Early in the morning, Jacob rose up, took the stone that he used as a pillow and set it up for a pillar, and poured oil upon the top of it. He called the name of the place Bethel. Then Jacob vowed a vow, saying, If God will be with me and will guard me in the journey I am undertaking, and will give me bread to the clothes to wear, if I return again to my father's house in peace, then the Lord will be my God. This This stone which I have set up for a pillar will be God's house, and all of that you give to me, O God, I will give you a tenth to you. So that's basically about Jacob's flight and dream, and how he dreamed of the Lord, saying how he's gonna bless him, and how he's gonna be the God if he didn't do that stuff. That's basically what it's about. And basically we saw was that he was just dreaming of the Lord and how he slept there and everything. And I don't know. Sorry, I have a bad explanation. I can't explain that well. So, my bad. We're at Genesis 29. No. But this one, the next page is the last page we're going to be reading. Sorry, I'm texting my friend, telling about the situation that's happening right now. Okay. So, the next one is gonna be a long one, but who cares about reading that long? Jacob went on it. Oh, whoops. Didn't read the title. Always forget that. Jacob and Rachel. Jacob went on his journey and came into the island of the people of the east. As he looked, he saw a well in the field, and 3 flocks of sheep lying by it. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention more. Sorry, I'm just texting my friend. He's asking me so many questions about what's going on. Keeps distracting me. So, it was the well from which the flocks upon its mouth. When all the flocks were gathered around it, the shepherds would roll the stone from the well's mouth, water the sheep, and then put the stone back upon the well's mouth. Jacob said to the shepherds, "My brothers, where are you from?" "We are from Haran," they said. "Do you know Laban, the son of Nahor?" He asked them. They said, "We know him." "Is a well with him?" Jacob said. They said, "All is well with him. And see, there is Rachel, his daughter, coming with the sheep." While they were talking, Rachel came with her father's sheep, for she looked after them. And when Jacob saw Rachel, the daughter of Laban, his mother's brother, and saw Laban's sheep, he rolled away at the stone, covered the well's mouth, and watered the flock of Laban. Then Jacob kissed Rachel and lifted up his voice and wept. He told Rachel that he was her father's kin, and and Rebekah's son. After leaving the sheep, Rachel ran and told her father, Laban hasn't out to meet Jacob, his sister's son, and embraced him, kissed him, and brought him to the house. Jacob told Laban all the things that had happened to him, and Laban said to him, Surely you are my bone and flesh. And Jacob had stayed of him for a month. Laban said to him, Because you are my kin, should you work for me? Work for me? Work for me for nothing? Tell me what shall your wages be? Now Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the elder was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. Leah was plain, but Rachel was very beautiful, and pleasing to look upon. Jacob loved Rachel, so he said, I'll work for you 7 years, if at the end of the time you give me Rachel, your younger daughter. Then Laban said, It is better that I give her to you than to any man. Stay with me. So Jacob served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed to him but a few days, because he loved her. Okay, everybody, the last page, and then I'll say goodbye. I'll say thank you guys for watching. I'll thank you for staying. You can chat for 5 minutes, and then we'll be done. And I'll say bye. But just letting you know, YouTube said they'll be taking down this live after it's done. So, you guys won't be able to watch it, sadly. Hopefully, I'll start just making videos instead of reading this, because I'll just test it out again. I'll go live again tomorrow. I'll test it out. And if I still get the same thing, I'll just do videos. I'm just trying to not trying to risk it at all. Well, let's get back to reading. It's a lot. This end paragraph is so long. You guys can't really see it, but it's so long. But these are like 2 of these together. Don't need this, but it's like this together. I don't like these because you can see them. So yeah. Yeah. Didn't we start at 4? Yeah, we started at 4. We're at 59 minutes. See, I told you, this can go really long. Okay, ready? So we have Jacob seeks to leave Laban, and Jacob and Rachel depart. Ready? Jacob seeks to leave Laban. At the end of the 7 years, Jacob said to Laban, Give me my wife, for I have fulfilled our agreement. And Laban prepared a wedding feast. But that evening in the darkness, Laban bought Leah to Jacob, and he married her, believing she was Rachel. When Jacob discovered that he had been deceived, he said to Laban, What have you done to me? Did I not serve you for Rachel? Laban said, In our land it is not right to marry off the younger before the firstborn. But if you will promise to serve me yet 7 years more, I'll give you Rachel too, as a wife. So Jacob took Rachel as his wife also, as it was the custom in the time for a man to have more than one wife. He served Laban 7 more years, and he loved Rachel, not Jacob, many Lord took some pity on Rachel and allowed her to bear a son, and he named her son Joseph. After 20 years with Laban, Jacob had proposed, no, prospered exceedingly, exceedingly. I don't know. He had many cattle and many servants, and men servants and maid servants and camels and donkeys. Because sorry, I'm not saying the real name, but it's ASSES. I'm not saying that, making it family friendly basically. So I'm saying donkeys because those are donkeys. But he heard the word of Laban's son saying, Jacob had taken away all that was our father's from our father. He had gotten all his wealth. Jacob also saw that Laban was not the same toward him as before, and Laban and the Lord said to him, Return unto the land of your fathers, to your own land, and I'll be with you. So Jacob called Rachel and Leah to the field where he was with his flock, and said to him, I see from your father's face that he no longer regards me as he did. But the God of my fathers has been with me, and I know that I have served your father with all my power. Yet your father has cheated me and changed my wages 10 times, but has never allowed him to do me harm. The angel of God spoke to me in a dream and said, I am the God of Bethel, where you were anointed the pillar, and you are a vow to me. Now arise, go out to this country and return to your own land. Rachel and Leah answered and said to him, whether God has said to you, do. So Jacob rose up and set his sons and his wives upon the camels, and to return to Isaac his father in the land of Canaan. One more paragraph, 1, 2, 3, all combined. My throat really hurts from reading so much. I'm not gonna give up, I'm gonna push myself more. I probably won't even talk. I would probably talk for a little bit. Jacob and Rachel depart. And when the time came for him to leave, Jacob stole away secretly while Laban was shearing his sheep. He passed over the river, fleeing with all that he had possessed, and set his face toward Mount Gilead. On the third day, Laban was told that Jacob had fled. He was told that Jacob had fled. He took the brothers with him and pursued Jacob for 7 years and overtook him on Mount Gilead. But God came to Laban, the Syrian, in a dream by night, and said to him, take my heed that you are not to speak to Jacob, neither good nor bad. Jacob had pitched his tent on the mount, and Laban and his brothers pitched their tents close by. Then Laban came to Jacob and said, what have you done? Why did you steal away without knowledge and carry away my daughters like war captives. Why did you not tell me that I could send you on your way with merriment, with tambourines and harps? You did not allow me to kiss my grandsons and daughters goodbye. In so doing, you have behaved foolishly. It is in my power to harm you. But the God of your father spoke to me last night, saying, take heed not to speak to Jacob, good or bad. Now, if you are left because you were longing to return to your father's house, why then you have stolen my family's images? Jacob did not know that Rachel had stolen Laban's images, and he answered, search the tents, and whatever you may find belongings to you, take it, and if anyone has stolen your family images, let that one not live. So Laban searched Jacob's tent and the servant's tent, but he did not find the images. Rachel had hidden the images in the trappings of her camel and was sitting upon them. Laban searched her tent, but did not find the images, and Rachel said to her father, let it... Okay. It goes down to here, but I'll just read this, and then we'll be done, okay? Where am I? Found images, and said to her father, let it not to please that you do... No, but I am not feeling well today. Then Jacob became angry and chided Laban, saying, what's wrong? What have I done against you? What sin have I committed that you should pursue me? You have searched all my belongings, but what have you found that was yours? Let it be set down here before my brothers and your brothers, and let them judge between us. For 20 years I have been with you, your ewes and your she-goats, and have done well, and never have I eaten a ram from your flocks. The heat consumed me during the day, and the cold by night. Sleep departed from my eyes. I served you 14 years for your 2 daughters, and have changed my wages 10 times. Had you not feared the God of my father, the God of Abraham and Isaac, surely you would have sent me away now empty-handed. God has seen me suffering, and the labor of my hands, and he rebuked you last night. Laban answered me and said to Jacob, these daughters are my daughters. These children are my these children are my children. These cattle are my cattle, and all that you see is mine. What could I do against my daughter, against my daughters and the children they have born? Therefore, come, let us make a covenant, and let it be for a witness between you and me. So, that's all. That was a lot of reading, and I didn't expect it just to continue that long. And what about it? that's not that bad, because I just truly enjoy this. Anyways, so okay. Oh, shoot. So we are done with the live. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. This has been going on for 1 hour and 10 minutes. I am shocked by how long this has been. You can tell by reading so much that it basically is unstoppable. So, whoever was here watching the entire live, thank you so much. I am grateful. I am thankful for how long you've been here. Thank you for my new subs. Thank you for my new viewers. Thank you for 2 likes. I am very grateful for you being here. Sorry for commotion that happened. Sadly the comments got paused and everything. So, I'm gonna say bye now. I'm gonna say goodbye. Even Jesus says bye. Even this plushie says bye. You didn't see my face. I'll just write. Whenever you need something, tell me what to write down on this card. On these cards, I absolutely do not know what to write. Well, this is basically end of the live. And I'm gonna say bye now. So, bye everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning into the live. Thank you for giving me a nice and fun live to appreciate it. Thank you, Sadie, for watching. Thank you for the second person for watching who I don't know. And I don't know. I hope you enjoyed chapters. That was a long one. I don't know how long Genesis goes, but that's how long it can go for. So that's how long I'm gonna be going on for live. Who knows if this live will be will be published or not. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great evening. I am gonna say bye now. So, see ya. Have a nice day.